Hey Robert, this is Tyler with Leads by Lord I wanted to make this video for you and give you a couple tips that you could implement right away to start outranking your competitors online. So I have your website pulled up here, DeLuca Roofing, all right, and it looks great, okay, but the first thing that I want to talk about is content. With Google, content is king. They like to see anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words on this homepage alone, and then as far as your back pages go, and it looks like you have quite a few, they want to see anywhere from 500 to 1,000 words. And what that'll allow you to do is rank for specific keywords related to your business and those services that you offer. That way, when someone types them in on Google, your site's going to be found for them. Okay, so I pulled up a report of your site in a tool I utilize called Eris, and it shows us some information such as the rank, information of the backlinks, which we'll get into in a little bit here, the keywords that you're currently ranking for, and then the traffic and then that value of that traffic as well. So if we take a look at these keywords, we can, again, find out what's already working for you and then maybe what we're missing out on and what we can improve on. So obviously, being a roofing company, we want to look for roofing keywords, and then we want to look for keywords related to your area, which is obviously Pittsburgh, right? It looks like you do commercial, residential, siding, gutters, right? A couple different things. But we'll focus on roofing here. So let's take a look at some of these roofing keywords, and we're going to type in Pittsburgh, like I said, because that's the area we want to focus on. And when someone types in such as, slate roof repair Pittsburgh or Pittsburgh commercial roofing, they're looking for that service in obviously that area. So that's what we want to focus on. All right, so it looks like you're ranking for a couple keywords on the first page. All right, so the first page is, 10 spots available. So anything from 1 to 10 would be the first page here. But it looks like Roofers Pittsburgh is the second page, and it looks like you're trending up, so that's good because you can see here it's bringing in 200 searches a month. All right, same thing with Pittsburgh Roofing, you're ranked number 12 for. So those are definitely two keywords that you want to focus in some content around. That way you can get onto that first page, right? Because think about it, not many people hit the second page, even the bottom of the first page sometimes, right? You want to get into that top spot, or at least the top couple spots so that you're being found. And then you can see a couple of these other keywords, Pittsburgh roof. Let's see here, roof repair Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh roofing, okay, which we saw up here as well. So a couple different keywords here, different variations of the word roofing in Pittsburgh, all right. But definitely a lot of opportunity here. And again, it looks like you're trending upward, which is great. So keep that up, and we'll get into, again, what's going to help you keep going up and get into that first spot. Obviously, content is a big part of that. We talked about that. But I wanted to get into backlinks real quick before we move on. Now, a backlink is just a vote of confidence from one website to another. It's a link that, when you're scrolling down a site, you hit it, it goes to another site. So you have 136 sites pointing back to yours, okay, and it's giving you 202 backlinks. Now, the UR and the DR here is the trust and the power, really, of your backlink profile, all right? Because not all backlinks are created equal, okay? And now content and backlinks are two of the ranking factors that Google uses to rank you accordingly on their first page, second page, etc. Okay? So, you definitely want some high-quality backlinks, and, we're going to look at some of your competitors. That way you can see what type of backlinks and how many you would need to outrank them. Okay, so number one competitor I found was Doing It Right. All right, roofing and siding. So I typed in here Pittsburgh Roofing Contractors, and I'll show you live here. I scrolled down. We'll get into this map pack here in a second. But I went down to the first business I saw. We skipped Better Business Bureau, Home Advisor, and Angie's List, and Yelp. Right? Because when people search these, they want to go to the actual business, right? They don't want to have to click on a link and then another link. All right, so a lot of people scroll past all that and they go right to the first one here. So we're going to click on the first result, and we're going to let it load here, being a little slow. I just had it up too, right? So let's just hit forward. And here we are, okay? So Doing It Right, Roofing, Siding, Remodeling, LLC, all right? We're going to see their homepage here. They've got a good bit of content as we're scrolling down, all right? But I think you can definitely beat them out with close to 2,000 words, okay? And again, we want to focus in on those keywords that we looked at, in order to beat them out. But let's take a look at their report. We can see the keywords that they're ranking for, and obviously, number one here is roofing contractor, Pittsburgh, PA, doing it right roofing, obviously their name, roofing contractors, Pittsburgh, PA, with an S here. That's bringing in 150 searches a month, and they're number two for it. Okay, and you can see the traffic that they're currently bringing in. Okay, metal roofing, roofing Pittsburgh. So all these keywords, and look at all this volume here. They're ranking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So that's where we want to be, because the more keywords you're found for, obviously the more volume there is, the more traffic you're going to get, and you can turn those into customers. So the next one we're going to take a look at here, we typed in roof repair Pittsburgh, another good keyword. All right, and one of the first results here was EAS roofing. Okay, so here's their page, and this isn't their home page. This is just a back page for roofing repair. Okay, so this is the page again that came up as one of the first results. All right, so this is going to be a little bit easier to outrank. All right, you can see they definitely have some content, for a back page, right? But with 1,000 words, you could definitely outrank them. And then taking a look at their report, you can see right away that there's not much going on. They definitely are bringing in some traffic to this. Okay, they have 19 keywords we can take a look at. All right, obviously number one here, roof repair Pittsburgh. It's bringing in some good volume, and they're bringing in a lot of traffic for it. So, the way to get ahead of that is, as you can see here, as we head back into the overview, the keywords that they're focusing on, because they don't really have any backlinks. So, adding in some high quality backlinks and just a couple of them, and again, refocusing some content around roof repair. And if you don't have a roof repair page, you could definitely create one. There you go, roofing repair. So we definitely want to, compare this to theirs, and then again, focus in on some content, add some, good content, especially around that keyword that we looked at. And it'll definitely get you outranking them, all right, and bringing in more traffic for roof repair. So we talked about content, we talked about those backlinks, and the last thing I want to touch upon are citations. And a citation is your name, your address, and your phone number. And we list those in business directories online, such as Yellow Pages. And that all has to do with your Google My Business listing right here. Okay, so adding in citations and first and foremost, optimizing this listing is going to help you get into the map pack section, which I scrolled over a little bit earlier, right? So we want to optimize this. Obviously, you want to keep up with all your reviews here. We want all your information, your address, your hours, your phone number, so it looks like you have that. And then you want a great description. So let's take a look at your description, right? Pretty decent, but they let you max it out at 750 characters. So max that out, that way you can rank for some keywords. We talked about how important content was, okay? And then, last thing, when we save these pictures, right, when we upload these pictures, we don't want to upload them as, image one or download one, or, just some random keyword. It could be, I see all the time, the image size, right? You want to save these as those keywords that we had taken a look at, all right? That way, again, when someone's typing it in, not only can your website pop up, but your pictures are going to pop up, your Google listing is going to pop up, okay, and you're going to get found. So when we type in, for example, Pittsburgh roofing contractors, all right, you see an ad section sometimes depending on who's running ads, and then we see this map pack, right? And this is where we want to be, because it's just like typing in pizza place nearby, right? When you do that every Friday night, you're going to go to the map pack here. You're going to click on the top 3 spots, all right? Because people trust Google to send them to the top results, the best places. Okay, and it's the same thing with roofing and really any other service. They take a look at these nice reviews, which is obviously why you want to keep up with them. And, again, these guys are getting all the website clicks and the phone calls, so that's why we want to be there. And adding in those citations and optimizing that listing is going to get you here. And then down here, we have the organic section that we talked about a little bit, with Better Business Bureau, Home Advisor, etc. Okay, but again, we want to, get in here as well, because if they're not hitting the map pack, they're coming down here and they're searching for the businesses, right? They're skipping over Yelp and Angie's List, right? They want to find these businesses. That way, again, they can click on them and get right to you. So adding in that content and those backlinks, that's what's going to get you listed here. So utilize those tips, all right? Keep, that upward trend for those roofing keywords, and utilize as many of them as possible, because there's a lot of volume, and it's not just 1 or 2 keywords. There's several keywords. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to give me a call. Here's my business website, leadsbylordeye.com, We are based out of the Philadelphia area, but we're in Pittsburgh all the time as well. So, feel free to give me a call, shoot me an email. I'm going to send this video to you. If you have any feedback at all, I'd love to hear, and I'd love to learn more about your business and maybe how we can help each other out. All right, I'll talk to you soon.